So I would like you to share like how has been your experience of uh,
Hmm.
after Reiki doing Reiki level 1, like how has been your experience on whom you have tried Reiki and what is your
Hmm.
result? Share whatever it comes
Hmm. Yeah. So, in the beginning, when I completed my day one, like 1 day of my Reiki level one, and I started practicing on myself initially, and because I had been through a very big trauma, that is, I lost my father, and also a very close pet of mine, I lost him. So I was really disturbed, and sleeplessness was there. So that kind of helped me overcome. Reiki really helped me overcome the sleeplessness. Then I started giving Reiki to the pets around me. So I started it on my friend's dog, and the whole this thing that uh, the uncomfortableness that they felt was immediately gone. Like whenever they received Reiki, and they received it very pleasantly, and whenever they were done it beautifully, they had this instinct, to get up and go. Uh,
Yes.
and it was very beautiful that way. Then after that, I did Reiki when I came back home to like to my mom. So that time I gave Reiki to her, and she just has been through a foot surgery, and I've been giving Reiki on her foot where the surgery has happened.
Right.
And there exactly the whole the photograph that I have seen in within 15 days, no, the foot has healed enormously, which
Wow.
did not happen very well while she was just visiting hospitals and coming back. So that
Okay.
was there. And often I give Reiki to all her seven chakras almost before sleeping every night. Okay,
Okay.
and she pleasantly she says she sleeps really well, and she doesn't feel much of pain. And and then coming to some non-believers, okay, who asked me for Reiki. So my bhabhi and my brother, they just wanted to experiment with the Reiki. So they also gave me very good feedback that like when I was giving Reiki to my bhabhi,
Okay.
she received it, and then she said, "Yeah, I felt like I was sitting like almost in front of a waterfall. I felt like that."
Wow.
Okay, so
Wonderful.
yeah,
That's
yeah. So
amazing.
that was there, and yeah, and my brother had a headache once, and I gave him Reiki, and he's like, "Yeah, yeah, I'm feeling a little better, I think." So so that's how Reiki is helping me. So my mom encouraged me to go for the second level so that I can do it better in a good way. I don't stay here in Bangalore
Right.
with my family. I stay in Mumbai. So
Right.
when I go away from them, so I'll be able to give them Reiki from a distance also. That's my intention. And from whatever reading material that I came across for Reiki, I came across this one thing again and again, that is what is your intention is very important towards something. So that's there, So that's why I'm really keen on learning the second level, and this is how my experience has been for the first level.
Wow. Wonderful. You shared many, many
Hmm.
things. That's really wonderful.
Hmm.
Uh,
Hmm.
and the best thing I think about your experiences, like you have tried Reiki on many different people, even pets. So it's like you have very rich experience and different, like responses
Hmm.
you got from others. So that's really nice. And
Hmm.
how about when you do it on yourself? How do you feel? Like how does your day you feel is different when you do Reiki, and how do you feel like?
So I feel very good. Like I just felt like um, one day I was just giving Reiki before I went to sleep. Okay, and very like it was a very long process of giving Reiki to all my chakras, and it was continuously happening when I was giving Reiki here on my third eye in my head. So I just felt that I'm swimming in a very clear water, very clear underwater kind of. I don't know what's with water and Reiki, but definitely it just felt it was a very cool, soothing, healing water, and I was swimming through it, and such has been
So how
the
was the feeling
experience.
at that time? How was the feeling at that time?
The feeling is it, it's very relaxing. It's very relaxing. Yeah, and it relaxes, and I don't feel very like generally what happens in day-to-day life, we just get so busy and we keep worrying and all that. So the worry factor or the fear of life, future and stuff like that, that doesn't bother at that moment. Yeah.
Good.
Mm.
So, yeah, that's right. You go into a timelessness kind of a state where you feel totally relaxed and all the worries are gone. So, that's, I think, many people experience when they feel Reiki flowing through them. So they feel that way. That's
Mm.
wonderful. So,
Mm.
like, what would be your message to people who are thinking, like, I want to learn, but or they may be busy in their life, but they have heard about Reiki, but then
Mm.
thinking about it. So, what would be your message for them?
Mm. I think one should be very keen on learning Reiki because it's an important life skill, I feel. If every door in your life is closed, maybe Reiki can help you through it, through that.
Wow,
It's a very important spiritual tool, I feel. Yeah.
that's wonderful. That's a wonderful message,
Mm.
Shreya. Thank you so
Mm.
much for this,
Mm.
like communicating your experiences and sharing your experiences and the message.
Mm.